we had a nice chat, like, oh, how are you, usual, but then it started becoming more.
What?
Oh!
Welcome back to Norris Gaming.
All the Norris podcast.
And why is that, you're asking?
Because in this video, from now on, we've decided to turn the gaming channel into a podcast/gaming channel.
But we're still gonna be gaming in the videos. We're just trying to try something new, so let us know if you love it or hate it. Anyway, back to it, because in today's video, we're gonna be talking about our crazy first crash stories while building a restaurant, and at the end, our little sister Charm is gonna judge. But last night, we did a competition, Biggie, me, and Socky, and we did a book writing competition. Charm won, even though our books were amazing, and then Saber
Charm won because she's 3 years old.
And Mum let her win even though we should have won, basically.
You don't believe in letting 3-year-olds win?
No, I know. I had the best book. I just did. So
Mum said Charm had the best book just because she's little, not because of her actual book.
But I had the best book, like GQ so much, I had the best book.
Do you think it's fair to let a 3-year-old win an adults competition just because they're 3?
No.
Well, I'm actually trying to make my restaurant a little bit more like a fancy sort of restaurant, but these pillars...
I'm not. I just understand that Charm
A 3-year-old's judging.
She just doesn't care.
What was everyone's books about? Well, I know what the books are about. Well, explain to the legends about...
So the competition was, we had to do a short story and write it in under 30 minutes, and then you see who was the best one. Well, I didn't even know who Mum thought was the best, because she just let Charm won and then just oh, your books are amazing. But I could tell she just really liked my book. But she was worried that she was going to offend Biggie's feelings, because Biggie's a bit sensitive.
Oh, we're getting personal now.
I don't talk crap in this podcast.
Well, reasonable.
Talk crap, what I did.
Well, my book was about a toxic relationship, and I wanted to make a big book. I thought I'd have time to finish it, but so it didn't really work out. But it was really it was more of a first page sort of thing, which is kind of hard to judge. But
Naz was meant to make a short story, but she made a chapter of a book she's currently making.
Yeah, not a chapter, I made a page.
You have inspired me to finally write a book.
I know, I was writing a book and I printed out a draft, and then I just thought, I'm not gonna need the draft, so I just chucked it in the bin. And then I lost it not long later on actual Word, and now I can't find it, so I'm making a new book, which was really annoying. But I'm gonna read out just a little bit of my book. So the main character is Diana, and it's about a toxic sort of relationship, and the guy's gonna end up being a little bit of a psychopath. And the name is Psychotic Love.
A pretty good name.
So Diana wants to make a move on the new boy at school, Jacob. I'm just gonna read from random part. She made her move. After all, Diana was a good looking girl. She knew it too. She wasn't gonna get turned down. She did the simplest act and pretended to innocently bump into him. Jacob felt someone brush his shoulder and bam! Ouch! Diana yelped. Are you okay? Jacob asked while giving her his hand, offering to help up Diana. Diana took his hand. Her plan had obviously worked, but she couldn't help but notice his...
Can't read your book.
Can't read, guys.
Stop it! No, it's just that, when there's so many lines and you look at a different line?
Yeah.
But she noticed something she didn't want to be true. As she looked at his hand when he offered to help her, she couldn't help but notice small marks of blood on his sleeve. Hey, hello? Are you there? Jacob said. Yeah, of course. Thanks for helping me up. She stood still, though her mind was spinning after the mysterious blood marks on his shirt. So that's all I wrote so far.
Don't spoil it, don't spoil it. I don't know if I had to act like a serial killer for a movie, even though it's fake, I think I'd really mess with my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, would it mess with your guys?
No.
Not really.
I don't mind because I'm pretty Sigma male. I didn't even know.
Oh my god. I've always wanted to do acting. I feel like acting would be really...
No.
No, I want to... Stop. Oh my god. I'm gonna be so mad if she's...
Acting soon when we go to Bondi. I'm gonna try and enroll in...
No, I said I wanted to do acting first, and everyone was like, that's a...
What? You said that when you were 10!
Everyone was like, that's a terrible idea, Naz. What are you doing? And then Socky said she wanted to do acting, and everyone was like, that's such a good idea.
No, Naz, when was the last time Naz said she wanted to do acting, Biggie?
Why does it matter if you guys both want to do acting?
No, she can both do acting.
I see.
She can do acting.
Brother!
Naz can do acting, and I think it'll be really fun for me and her to do. I think it's really good. But can we just admit that she hasn't said she wanted to do acting
I did! Saber, was I the first one who said I wanted to do acting?
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, cut the beef. What's something...
You cut the beef. You cut the beef.
Okay, I cut the beef then. What is something we can talk about?
Sorry about this, chocolate's up on the railing.
What railing? Oh my god. How did they get there? Socky, would you like to say anything to our fellow legend friends?
About the subway?
Yes?
Okay, I was tasked to get everyone lunch. My impulses got the better of me, and I...
Impulses? You mean your your sneakiness.
My sneakiness.
Your impulses, babe.
Decided to get a whole jar of chocolate balls just for myself. Came in with the groceries, right? And I'm not allowed to spend my money on whatever I want without asking and checking my own papa.
Obviously.
But I didn't. And then mom decides to come in and then she starts unpacking the groceries for me. Oh. Favorite when I just really wanted her to go away.
Did you panic? Oh my god. Can you imagine Soggy's panic then?
And then
she got busted. So Soggy's book was like a kingdom one about the fall of the connector. At first I had no idea what that was. I was like, is the connector like some sort of dude? Like,
so my book was a short story about how there was a battle raging between the South Kingdom and the North Kingdom. Why? That was really good. I have it right in front of me here if you want to hear it again. Do you want to hear it again, Vicky?
I thought it was great.
And it's basically the South Kingdom is only connected by the North Kingdom by a bridge. It's a 100-kilometer bridge. And they were having a massive war I've never seen before. And the North was winning. So the South had to do something drastic and they broke the bridge and all the North soldiers crumbled. The North soldiers were charging at the South King, racing to get to the other side and claim the South Castle as their own, but they didn't make it because the South King had just removed a rock that was no bigger than an apple from the bridge and the bridge began to shake. A mighty crack struck through the bridge directly in front of where the South King was standing and traveled down the entire bridge. Every one of the North soldiers stopped and looked at the crack that had just formed in the bridge. They all looked at each other with utter defeat. The bridge they were once standing on split into two and crumbled into the ocean it was above. Every single one of the North soldiers perished in the fall. Their screams could be heard no matter how far away you were from the bridge. The South Kingdom had won, and that is how the connector fell.
Who wants to hear my first crush story? It's actually like embarrassing, like really embarrassing.
Tell us about
Yeah,
it.
well, before you tell that, Naz, I think we need to ask the ladies what they think of this new style of the gaming, the podcasting.
Yeah, what do all you Norris nuts think of it?
I think it's
I think it was like podcasts, like they're good to listen to, but
Yeah.
like you can't really like watch it. But I feel like the gaming really holds people's like eyesight. That makes sense.
For me, I don't really like watching gaming videos just straight up. So, and I really like watching podcasts, but I don't really just like watching them without like doing something. Like I have to be like online shopping and then listening to the podcast, like playing blocks or building something
Yeah,
and
that
then
makes
listening to it. But I think that like with this like new way that we've like kind of thought of doing it, it's like, I feel like it's like the future. Obviously it's not new, but it's like,
the future for the gaming channel.
yeah, definitely. I really hope that you legends like it because I would love to film more things like this. But Biggie, what do you think of it?
It's great.
Okay, I think it actually is time for one of our first crush stories. So funny. But yeah, we're gonna say Biggie's one for last because his one is the best, so keep watching for that.
I think Soggy's one's the
I
best.
mean, I don't know.
So my first crush story was actually on Roblox. It's the game that we are playing right now.
Oh.
Wait, really? I thought it was a Dobby.
No, I liked him as well, but
Oh, she like two people?
I think I was probably 8 or like 9. I was 9 at the time, so about 3 years ago, and I liked this guy on Roblox, and he literally just came up to me in his car, and I want you guys to guess what he said. First thing that he said.
But was this like, hey baby girl?
No. He said, let's go on a date.
Bro was starving. Bro was thirsty. He was hungry.
And just still to this day, I can't tell if it was a 4-year-old that I had a crush on or like an 80-year-old man. So he took me to his Bloxburg house, and he cooked a meal for me.
Oh, that's actually kind of cute.
Nice. This guy sounds like he did something nice.
And he made me like the jelly. And then he was like, he said something to me, I can't remember what he said. And then he just left.
He's probably some 50-year-old.
And that was your first crush?
Yeah, that was my first crush. He's just like, I don't even, it's so bad.
That is funny.
Yeah, it wasn't like that crazy, but I think it was kind of funny.
He definitely got to be a 50-year-old man.
No, I feel like it was a 5-year-old.
Yeah, it was probably a 5-year-old. I'm feeling a little 5-year-old vibe.
Yeah, because he just like the way he talked, he was like, let's go on a date. Saber, I really want to hear your first crush story because believe it or not, I don't even know it. Tell the family the tea.
So I forgot. I actually forgot about him until like Papa must have like seen this ad about the summer I turned pretty, and he said that Jeremiah looked a lot like the boy who I used to like. But the thing was, Papa didn't know that I actually kissed this boy on the cheek. No, he kissed me on the cheek. And I was like, what? I think I was 7.
Wait, what?
What?
He kissed me on the cheek. Ta-da!
Why was he your crush though?
Kissed you on the cheek.
Yeah! He was 3 years older and I was 7.
That is a little bit of
No!
No, because he would have been just 10, he would have been still young as well.
We used to have like this certain song we sang to each other.
Mum said you used to play with him. You used to be like jealous. Anytime he would talk to me, you'd be like really weird and salty.
No, it wasn't like that.
That's what Mum said.
No, Mum's on something.
No. Something. Yeah, that's your excuse.
Well, why did you like him though?
Well, I don't know. He was a really nice boy, and he was gorgeous.
Actually, something really weird happened the other day. It was like really weird.
Oh, tell me.
So I don't know if this is weird or like just normal, but
Tell me.
so basically the annoying kid,
Ooh,
like we were like,
That is actually weird.
Okay.
do you think that's normal? That's just like normal teenage boys being.
I don't know, like yes and no, like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I don't think we don't talk or anything. Like it's just like it's random stranger.
oh, that's actually pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's obviously, I might be wrong about this, but I feel like that is wrong.
Like let us know in the comments, like if you think that's just like normal or like is that actually? Because I feel like that's weird, but maybe that's just like I don't know, kind of like weird and rattling. I was just thinking about it the other night and I never told you guys.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I can tell you that I almost gave Mum a car crash.
What?
Okay, so we were in the car, right?
Yeah, right.
And she was driving. And being
Backseat driver.
yeah, like I'm not a bad backseat driver, but like
Be real.
I do like to help people out.
Let's be real.
But every time now, because I've got my learner license, so I cannot drive without a parent or someone who has a license with me. Every time I now sit in the car, whether I'm driving or not, I always watch the road and like think, okay, if I was driving, would I go, or just just getting better like that?
Yeah.
Sitting in the car with Mum, and then we're at like an intersection, and cars are going that way and that way. You have to give way to everyone. And I was like looking at this side to help Mum. I was like, yeah, you can go, because no cars were coming, and there was another car that would go before us, but I didn't see, so I basically said go to Mum. But there was another car.
Oh, and she couldn't go.
No, she knew, and she said, Socky, if I would have went, you would have had, we would have had a car crash.
Oh, you must feel
In
like
my
an idiot.
defense, I was only looking at my side and saying my side was clear, but I didn't make that clear. But I thought I was
said-
making it clear.
You could have got her into a car crash.
And yourself into a car crash.
So you're wrong.
He does not like being wrong.
So I'm never wrong.
Geez, that's actually like kind of scary.
Well, should I not have said that?
No, it's obviously share all the info with the podcast. Is it weird us saying it's a podcast because like it isn't?
No, let's call it a podcast.
You know what, let's just say it's a podcast.
Yeah.
You're right, Sam. But like, yeah, share it with the podcast. Is it a pod or a podcast?
It's a pod.
This is what it's looking like. I think it's actually kind of nice.
At our local skate park. There was this boy. He wanted to talk to me about skating and that, and we had a nice chat, like, oh, how are you? Usual, but then it started becoming more.
Oh!
Well, not like more than that, because we're only 10, but like we started talking about maybe other things instead.
What other things?
What other thing?
I don't know, but I just remember the conversation leading to something that I liked. I think he might have started talking about Skylanders, because like, when I was a kid, anytime someone would talk about something that I was just into, I was like kind of like,
In love?
not in love, but I was very happy, and it made me very happy.
Yeah.
Anyway, the thing that drew me into this boy, I loved trinkets when I was little. I loved, anyway, this boy had a coin, but this was no ordinary coin. It was like the—
No!
You scared the.
You kissed him?
What? You kissed?
What?
Oh, phew.
He had this coin, it was about the size of this lid right here.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was like a really beautiful golden coin. It was like, it
So
was
he's
meant.
still dreaming about it.
Yeah, I still like this coin. And it was like, I was like, oh, my 10-year-old me was like, oh my gosh. And he said the coin was worth $2,000. And me being pretty gullible,
Yeah, he says give it to him by the
he
government.
said he was going to give this coin to whoever he married. So I was like, oh my gosh, I need to marry
You gold digger!
Gold digger.
But he also mentioned that he was an orphan, so I was like, wait a second, so we can adopt him and I can marry him and then I told Papa, and Papa was like, Socky, you have been tricked. I was like, wait, what do you mean? He's like,
Oh!
and she
No!
Alright, Biggie, it is your turn to tell everybody your first crush story, and I think that this is probably the funniest one.
She was very good. Like she was pretty good looking. I'm not gonna lie.
He still has a crush on her.
No, I know. So basically,
Actual.
And one time when I was near her and near like other different group, I say, put your hands up in if you like me as a test to see, ooh, I wonder if my crush actually likes me. Boom! She puts her hand up. I guess I'm just never gonna do any of that ever again.
The Chang, it's time for you to judge my restaurant.
Let's go. Does anyone feel like Pluto's name is like a blue toe?
No.
Like a blue.
No.
Chang, this is your restaurant. So we walk inside and we have all these beautiful pink tables with love hearts because I love you so much.
Aww.
And we also got some more tables over here. Over here we have your kitchen where we make all the food. So you
Socky,
can,
hop in the kitchen.
yeah, sure.
How do you get in the kitchen, Socky? Socky,
Like
how,
that,
Socky, how do
see?
you get in the kitchen?
Over here we have the outside area where we have a massive TV.
That's so
cool.
Where we can change the channel.
I love the massive TV idea.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
They changed the channel to unicorns, and that's all the outside tables with a concert. So people can play the drums, Charm, look. But we have one more banger feature, Charm. It's out here. We need to go get my car. My car's super cool. Do the drive-through like Chippy Donald's. Gonna turn in here. We have a sign saying order here and wait here. So we open the drive-through window and the person inside gives us our food and then we drive away.
That's really cool.
How do you get the food?
Just
wait there.
And then that's the drive-through.
Wow.
So you get Chippy Donald's in the car.
I did that 10 out of 10.
Yay! I got 10 out of 10.
It is my turn now. Here is my restaurant.
Where is it, Nazi?
Whoa. Here is my, and there's your house, Chum. So your house is near the restaurant. So here is my beautiful restaurant. It is very modern.
I know white black.
Bad. I like pink.
No.
I put black everywhere.
No, but it's a pretty black. Chum, it's
Whoa.
it's so expensive. That's why.
So you guys really care about money.
I don't, yeah, but it's good. All right, in here we have a nice little menu where Chum can order her favorite rainbow cupcakes.
Yay!
She has some nice stepping stones, and this is where you can sit with Mama and eat your food.
Child's looking a little bit bored.
Chum, kitchen, which I forgot to put lights in, but we have a oven, fridge. We have a sitting area over here, which is very pretty.
This is super cool.
We have another booth over here, which is a bit of a
like the booth?
smaller
I love
booth
it.
with a candle.
If I was judging this, I'd rate this better than Socky's.
We go up the stairs to a cinema. So we can.
That makes
so,
sense. So random.
well, it's a girls' toilet with a toilet biggie. So you didn't have a toilet? Were you gonna poo your pants?
Yeah, you put your pants.
And we have a mirror where you can do your makeup. We also have a boys' toilet with the same thing.
A urinal!
We're in an outside dining area where you can eat.
It's giving
It
vampire.
looks a lot better at night.
Vampire.
And we have a nice little sitting area outside. To be honest, I was expecting a better reaction from Chum, but that's all cool.
Chum,
One
look.
out one.
Jamie, what do you give Chum? No, what?
That's Chum. Who do you like more? Socky's or Nazi's restaurant? Oh, she gonna say Nazi's.
Chum, this is my one.
No.
You pick one. Me.
And Ducky.
Hey, we didn't change the colour of the doors.
No, the green looks nice. Come look at my beautiful red restaurant and we have lemonade. We've got pretty pictures of this pretty girl. Look, it's you. It's you watching us surf.
Well, Chum, Mom, say, but Chum doesn't have big toes like that.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, Chum, say that's really mean to make Chum have long toes.
Stop it. And we can sit on the chair and look at over here. We have all the food. Which food do you want? Pizza? Here we have the kitchen.
Wow.
Well, look at all the food. We have cucumbers, hamburger, pizza, spaghetti, chicken nuggets. We've got pink slushy. Look, Uber Eats bags.
Wow.
Mercedes.
Who do you like the most?
I had the pink restaurant.
Well, save this one. That's cool. So far, who do you like the most so far?
And the pink tube.
No, you can only pick one.
And a Ducky.
No, pick one. You gotta pick one, Chum.
Pick one, Chum.
Two.
No, you
Please, you gotta
can't.
pick one.
gotta
And then
pick
you can
one.
pick two next
And then
time.
Ducky.
Yes! Fire!
No, that's boring.
It's Biggie's restaurant, and he has when you make your red motorbike all the way to Biggie's Pizza Restaurant, because you love pizza, Charm. Inside, whoa, look at how nice this is.
I think you win.
What? And then here is the kitchen. There is
Too dark.
There's something pink.
something pink.
Is there something pink?
Do you want to see something pink?
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you. Here's the outside dining where they have all the outside chairs, and here's the playground. What's that? Swing and play in your playground. And down here, what's down there?
down there?
Oh my! What's down the pink?
Ready, set, go!
It's a party room! It's a party room! Pink, pink! This is a pretty princess unicorn kitty mermaid magic mermaid pretty kitty.
Say the winner is.
Yeah!
No, did she win? That's
No.
so nice. Did Biggie put his hand up? Oh, okay. You can pick two next time. Two next time.
And Biggie, you win public color.
Anyway, let us know what you think of our podcast games and videos. Catch me, Knuckles.
I want it, you want it.